Reddit is going public. Should you invest in the front page of the internet? Well, let's take a look. Now, remember, there's a lot of variables here, including this one, which comes with some risks. Reddit is going to do something kind of unusual here. They're going to let moderators and some of their most loyal users buy the stock before the IPO. And their filing has not said what percentage of shares would be allocated through this program. And one of the risks is something to do with something called a lockup period, which is anywhere from 60 to 90 to sometimes 120 days after the stock goes public, in which then, once the lockup expires, insiders can sell their shares. However, Reddit users participating in the IPO will not be subject to the lockup agreement, which could add more volatility. Now, I'm getting this information from their S1 filing, which you can see right here. I'm on page 91. This thing is massive, and it goes over their revenue, which you can see has grown over the years. It's pretty impressive. Even though revenues are increasing, the company still is losing money. Look at this. And it is getting a little bit better, but still. In 2023, Reddit had 70 million daily active users, and you can see the number has been growing over the years. But for some context, Instagram has 2 billion monthly active users and 500 million daily active users. And even though people say nobody uses Facebook anymore, 2 billion people still use it daily. Now, Reddit has 850 million annual monthly active users. TikTok, where you're probably watching this, has 900 million monthly active users and around 50 million daily active users. So Reddit is definitely interesting, and they have staying power. The app or website or whatever has been around for 18 years. And love it or not, Reddit generates the majority of their money through ad sales. And we all know what happens as soon as a company goes public. Wall Street starts demanding more from that company. More ads, more revenue. Then you see regulars on the website say, I don't like this app anymore. It's turning into Facebook. It's turning into TikTok. There's too many ads. But Facebook, everyone said that they were leaving Facebook, and we can see Facebook is still the largest globally. Now, there's only been a few companies that I invested in on day one, as in like it went public, I bought in on that day. The first was WWE, the second was Facebook, the third was Kava. Will Reddit be the fourth that I invest in on IPO day? Probably not. I want to wait and see how things go a little bit, but it's definitely something I'm keeping my eyes on. Let me know in the comments below what your plans are. Oh, and smash that follow.